everybody, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at NAMM 2011, day one at the Schecter booth with Michael. Michael, how's it going?
Good, man. I can't hear a whole lot in here, but the show's been really good so far.
Awesome. So you've got a couple new guitars on this wall you want to tell us about, so go ahead.
Yeah, this wall is sort of a lot of special edition guitars that we're doing, smaller quantities that have some different features than standard models, but in the past, we've done some models based on the art. I have, like, growing up, I've always liked World War II airplanes. So this guitar here has a British Spitfire graphic. Cool thing about it is that we had EMG do these distressed versions that they're really popular, 81, 85, active humbuckers. It's got, you know, kill decals. It's set neck guitar, RAF inlays. So real cool, very visually striking, but also sounds amazing.
I love that hardware.
Yeah, it gives the view of like a worn, weathered airplane. So we're probably going to bring out an entire series again throughout the year of some different like nose art and different things like that. 2011 is actually Schecter's 35th anniversary, so in between 30 and 40, so we didn't do a real big deal about it, but we are actually doing only 35 of these guitars. Has a cool inlay that has the 35th anniversary, and again with the EMG, they did us a favor and did these really cool engraved covers of the 81 and 85 humbuckers. So really striking looking guitar, neck through the body. So we're doing it in two colors, so only 35 of each of those are being made. So keeps it really collectible and gives us a little bit of little news about our anniversary out there.
Okay. Now, for people who don't know, I mean, that's a striking body. What are the woods on there?
This guitar is a maple top. It has a multi-laminate neck through the body. If you spin it around, you can see 3 plies of maple with a, did we say Wenge? A Wenge center, which gives even more stability. Mahogany back, and then the top also has a figured maple wings. So visually cool abalone and cream multiply binding, and striking, but also sounds great. I mean, tone pros with the strings going through the body. This has Schecter locking tuners, so a lot of features.
Very cool. All right, Michael, so you've got a few new signature guitars. Tell us about those.
Artists have always been a big part of the Schecter line. I think it's such a testament, you know, I feel to our quality and where this line has become when these are actually the same guitars that the guys play on stage. It's not a bait and switch. I mean, this is what Jerry plays on stage. Jerry's actually from Papa Roach, Jerry Horton, probably one of our longest endorsers, and I always credit as being one of the guys that put us on the map. So this is actually the third different signature model that we've done with Jerry throughout the years. This is a graphic that he actually created with one of his artists that also did some custom work on one of his, he's got like an old hot rod, think of old Merc or something. So this is actually dubbed the piston head. Cool.
Got a matte finish?
Yeah, it's got a matte finish on the front, but it's got a gloss candy apple finish on the back, so it's really striking that way.
What are the pickups in that?
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is a Duncan Custom or a JB and a 59. Jerry switch. I know we've done JBs, distortions, and customs. I'd have to check the catalog, so you caught me not knowing my own product. But it is a Seymour Duncan pickup, what Jerry's always played. And this is a Tone Pros wraparound bridge. Really, really interesting guitar. It's actually featured on the catalog cover too.
Cool. All right, next up, Gary Holt.
Gary Holt, very influential, you know, Bay Area metal thrash artist. I think he's really influential in that. I think Kirk Hammett was actually in Exodus back in the day. So it was really cool when Gary came to us because he hasn't endorsed a product in a while. So he kind of helped us redesign the V body that we did. We actually reversed it so it has the longer horn on top, sort of a crippled V. And Exodus goes with that black and red look. So with the binding, we even had EMG do matching red pickups to go with the Exodus Penta goat head inlay at the 12. And
got the original Floyd Rose that's recessed.
Yeah, original Floyd, 81, 89 in this. Again, it has the jack is recessed, so it makes it really easy to pull your guitar cord through to the wireless or back around. And
let's skip down here to the Chris Garza.
Yeah, Chris Garza, guitar player, his band Suicide Silence, getting really popular, kind of the groundswell that we had when we first started working with the Avenged Sevenfold. It's like they gave me a shirt, and no less than 3 or 4 times I've been out wearing this shirt. People have come up and went, "Wow, it's a great band." So it kind of tells you something. But interesting. So he plays the 7-string, so it has a 7-string and a Telly-style body, but with EMG 707 active. So really distinct looking, silver burst finish, and probably matched the burst on the back if I'm not mistaken.
It's got a nice mix of modern dark metal look, but sort of a classic look with that burst too.
Actually listened to his fans. I know for a while he fooled around on their forum, like, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? And he kind of chose to not really brand it so much with him or his band. It's just simply has his name there, and it's a cool guitar, you know. So I think that's going to do real well, and it's great. He was so excited about having his signature model, which is cool to do.
All right, Michael, so it looks like last up here in your line is something that has more of a real classic, kind of old school vintage feel to it.
Very old school. I mean, we've done this model called the TSH, which is the Tempest Semi-Hollow, but this year we sort of increased the size of the body, so it's full chambered with the center block. Again, a little larger than when we did it a few years ago, and we redesigned and revoiced the pickups on these. These are called Super Rock MHs. They have a real sort of clean, open sound, but definitely enough edge to drive the front end of an amp. It has, instead of doing the push-pulls, we actually put the coil tap there, so you can get a real jangly kind of 60s tone, but then up, like I said, it really sort of gives that almost an AC/DC open distortion.
We have volumes, 2 tones.
Yeah, so we always, whenever we can, we try to. I love having 2 volumes on the guitar because I like the in-between sounds, being able to blend it and then tap it. So we try to pack as much versatility as we can into a guitar. We designed this new tailpiece, which is really cool to see through, cut out to see through. And this is
got a beautiful metallic finish. I don't know if you can see that, but
it's we actually call this. Let me see if I can get this right. It's almost a tongue twister. Metallic red reverse burst, meaning that usually a burst finish will have the dark on the outside. This kind of goes black to a candy apple red. Really striking looking.
And that's also available in this sort of
silver burst. Same thing in the burster on the back. We have, it was a tough one on this one because we have a version with a Bigsby that's really nice, and it may see a light of day as a special edition.
I think it should, as a Bigsby fan.
Anybody that's going to our show Saturday night with Cheap Trick, Robin Zander actually has a sparkle silver. We decided not to put the silver into production, but he's going to be playing the prototype of that. So
that's awesome. Well, thanks so much, Michael, for telling us about the new stuff. Have a good show. Where can people go to find out more about these?
www.schecterguitars.com. Just updated. New site that's going to be updated daily. We're going to be really packing with a lot of information, a lot of images, and we're happy about it because our site was what I feel below par for a while, but now it's up there.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Michael. I'm Sean Hammond. You're watching PremierGuitar.com.